thought we did a good job in our press. Kind of sped up the game a little bit, forced some turnovers, and we've worked on it. I thought we did some really good things there. The second half, I thought our movement was better. I think the freshmen relaxed a little bit and they knocked down a couple shots, but I think overall, you know, it was a good first step. But obviously, we got a lot of work to do. But overall, they moved the ball really well, and we did a good job reacting to it. Big guys made some blocks that they should make, but overall, it was a good first step. Questions?
How big of a first step is this for the freshmen, just to finally get to the Carrier Dome and be able to play in this kind of atmosphere?
Well, it was obviously they were pressing early, and second half they were much more relaxed and knocked down their shots, and I thought played well.
Coach, was it simply just getting a half under their belts that kind of led to them getting relaxed out there in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, the first game always is, we didn't shoot very well early, and that's just pretty much normal. Second half we shot, pretty well. The numbers are pretty good in the second half. But in spite of not shooting well, we got the ball to the basket, and we picked it up with our defense. So that that's. You're going to not shoot it well sometimes, and you're going to have to play defense in those situations. And I thought our defense was overall was pretty good.
What did you see tonight that you didn't expect?
I don't really anticipate. I wait and see what happens. And I thought there were a lot of good, positive things from the younger players. A lot of things that we can work on. We made some bad turnovers. We didn't get into our offense very well in the first half, but that happens when you have a small team. They're switching on everything. It's a little bit harder to run offense in those situations, but it was a good first night.
Did you see something that caused you to press in the first half?
Well, we weren't really getting anything done on offense. We were shooting jumpers. We weren't getting good movement. So the press speeds it up a little bit and gets us moving. We got a couple turnovers right away, which is, you don't always get that, but we did get them. Marak made 2 or 3 good steals early in there. And, we got a couple easy baskets there. That always helps.
Jim, how would you evaluate Boeheim today?
He's active. He's an active guy. He moves around, and he's looking to protect the rim.
In the future, do you have a number of shots you'd like to see Tyus take for night?
No, not really. You can't really do that. We want him to get shots, and he'll get them. I'm not too worried about that. He'll get shots up there. He'll get opportunities. I thought he and Frank did a good job. Frank made 2 or 3 bad turnovers, but I thought he was active. He rebounded. He helped us back in there. I thought, we had to dribble drive a lot, so there weren't as many assists because you're trying to dribble against that type of defense. But I thought they were good. I thought, I really thought that the freshmen played well. I thought Matt rebounded the ball, did a good job on the boards. But I think there was a lot of positive things tonight. Yep.
Coach, back to Tyus. Is there anything that you saw from tonight that shows he's made a step during the offseason?
I've seen him. I mean, he's seen him practice every day. He's improved. He would have had a big game. He didn't make his threes, but he'll make them.
Gino didn't play tonight.
His ankles still bother him. He can't play. We're not being cautious. He can't play. Can't put weight on it. Can't run. It's just one of those things. It's not getting better. We've treated it and done MRIs. There's nothing there, but it's sometimes ankles just hurt. His ankle hurts, and we're hopeful that. We've given him a couple extra days off. We're hoping that he'll do a little bit tomorrow. Then we have a day off, and we're hoping that he'll be able to go full speed the 2 days before the next exhibition game. We're hoping. If he can't, Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is why we brought in the extra guard. We didn't think it would be him, but we didn't want to go into the year with 3 guards, because if you did and it was one of those 3, then we'd only have 2 guards out there. So, but I think he'll be reasonably. It'll be reasonable that he'll be able to. Go the next game. I wouldn't bet on it, but it's reasonable. Braden should be back. He gives us another guard. He's been playing well in practice, and he turned his ankle, but he should be back a little bit sooner.
Coach, you expect Frank and Tyus obviously to kind of lead the team offensively, but how big is it to see Howard and O'Shea kind of find a groove in that?
Well, they're going to have. Everybody's going to have. We don't have 1 or 2 guys. Everybody has to contribute, and they're good players. Young players are good players, and if they were overplayed over here, they'd been rated, and everybody'd be happy. Think we were good, but it's all right. They're good players.
Coach, how much does it help the team always having a big man down the middle?
Well, I think that's something that's you can't judge by this game because we're going to block shots, but we haven't blocked that many shots in a long time, and these 2 guys are pretty good shot blockers. They're not average shot blockers. They're pretty good shot blockers, and it's a big factor. The threat of the block shot is a factor down there. And again, our defense was good tonight. Good movement. And it wasn't about because we were bigger. We were just moving and doing a good job covering people. Did a good job in the press. Very good job in the press.
Coach, how important are these exhibition games, especially when you got a younger team?
Very important. Very important. When you have young guys that, when you have a veteran team, they don't really matter. You just try to get through them. But with these guys, makes a big difference. Very important games. And they played really well against us. They moved the ball. We had to, when we weren't playing good, they were scoring, and we got it going. We started taking away and started covering better and moving better. And again, this was a good first effort. Really good. Very important. All right. Thanks. We'll see you next week.